Yeah, there's a very strange sense of terror that comes from knowing exactly what's going to happen to you. There's a strange sense of calm that comes from it also, but in the middle of the night when you can't sleep, sometimes you feel happy knowing what they're trying to do to you, and sometimes you feel terrified knowing what they're trying to do to you. I think I'm very happy. Every single podcast I did previous to this, I hammered the point home and I made it very clear that they had the intention of trying to put me in jail. I said there's 3 lives. They try and cancel you and slander you and destroy your name. They don't just want you to disappear from the internet. They want you to disappear from the internet in a cloud of shame. They have to shame you, which is why they chose the crimes they did for me, and it's why they usually choose the crimes they choose, because it's heinous. They want to shame you, and they want you to disappear with your head facing the ground and never pop up again. Obviously, they attempted to cancel me, and I became more famous than ever before. I even said to you on your podcast, and I said on other podcasts, I said, I think they made a mistake. I think when you have power and you overuse it, what happens is a rebellion. That's how a revolution starts. When you have power, you have to be very, very careful with how you use that power. The second you overuse it, there's a revolution, and we're in Romania, so they know all about that. That's exactly what happens. And I said at the time, I think I was a mistake. I think they made a big mistake canceling me the way they did. And then the second time, the second life, which I described as they try and put you in jail for no reason. Here we are in the current scenario. I knew it was going to happen. And the third one is they put a bullet in your head. So we're going to have to see how the second life plays out. And yeah, I mean, when this is all over and I win the court case and I get the not guilty, I won't be smiling. I'll be walking out the courtroom with my head on a swivel. That's the kind of life I'm living now. I'm going to be thinking, oh, okay, so their second attempt failed. Now what? Like, do I want to fly private anymore? Do I want to go that place anymore? You start to think about these things. Like, do I want to do these things? A lot of billionaires dying in plane crashes. It's strange. So it's scary, regardless of how it plays out. And I guess you just have to go with the punches and see where it lands. And God has a plan for me and for all of us, and we're just going to see how it ends up. I want to make it very clear, and I make it clear on absolutely every single podcast, I would never kill myself. I don't care what they say. I don't care what video they show you. Never under any circumstance would I kill myself. It's haram. Never. I don't care if they put me back in the dungeon, solitary confinement by myself for the rest of my human years. I would never kill myself, ever, ever. So if that ever happens, God forbid, do not believe whatever garbage they tell you. The chance of me killing myself is precisely 0. They have to damage my influence. They have to damage my influence. They can't sit there and let me be influential because I'm saying things that they don't like me saying. And there are people sitting around going, he's saying things counter to our message and counter to our narrative. Get rid of it. And they have a pretty standardized playbook. And this is probably one of the first times in history where their playbook just isn't working. Cancel him. He's still around. Oh, well, lie about him in the news. Just say he touches chicks. Well, no one believes it. Oh, all the comments are on his side. Everyone's calling us liars. Okay, then do it again. Then do it again. Make up a new girl. Then do it again. Find someone else. Yeah. And they keep attacking me with the same weapons, but the bullets are bouncing off. And that doesn't give me a sense of calm. That doesn't make me think, ha ha ha, I'm invincible. It makes me think, uh-oh. It makes me think, uh-oh, because human life is cheap at the top. It's very cheap. It's interesting, because sometimes I analyze myself and think, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just disappear? You know, I don't need money. I don't need fame. Why don't I just disappear? And then you have to, I was saying this to my brother, and he was like, well, Genghis Khan didn't need Vienna. Some people are just wired that way. Like, Vienna's a long way from Kathmandu. Sometimes that's just the way it is, or Ulaanbaatar, I apologize, the capital of Mongolia. That's just the way some people are. If I see injustice, and if I see things which I believe to be false, I feel like I am obligated to say the truth. I can't explain why, even if at my own detriment. What am I doing this for? Like, it's to the detriment of my life. And I've had these conversations at length with the people close to me, and we're all saying the same thing. It's always been the same way. Humanity's always been the same way. There's been a select, small, few good men up against evil, and evil always outnumbers you. Evil always has more money than you. They always have more power and more influence than you. If you play any video game, when you get to the end boss, he always has more life than you. He always has more hit points, but you're the good guy. And it's kind of like, it's never been any different. At any point in human history, there's been the good guys up against the forces of evil, whatever they were of the time, and you've always been outnumbered, and you've always been supposed to lose. Well, instead of saying who, what I will start by saying is what they do. And what they do is they control information. And we now live in an information society, and by controlling information, they control how people think and act and react to things. That's all they have to do. They have to control information, and they have to be very selective with what they allow you to talk about and what they allow you to discuss and what they don't. And once they can do that, they can keep you bickering about garbage, and they can control the sensitive information, and then they run the world. So having all the information controlled and having this hard barrier on what can be discussed, that's how they can purport absolute fallacies. I think now it's been a couple years, we can probably talk about it. They psyoped the world into believing they should be afraid of the common cold. They psyoped the world into this. And if you think about how difficult that would be to do, how difficult would it be to psyop the entire population of Earth? Well, what you do is you just lie on repeat, and you don't allow anyone to say anything counter to it without hurting them the same way I've been hurt. And you just psyop them. It's actually amazing because now I use that exact same psyop on people. I love it. I love it. So when I sit with someone who's not matrix minded, when I sit with someone who is matrix minded, like when the BBC walked in here, I'm like, do you all have your vaccinations? Social distancing. Did you actually? 100%. Social distancing, please. And they look at me like I'm crazy. Well, how am I crazy? 2 years ago, you were telling me to do this. Now when I repeat your own worldview to you, I'm crazy. Well, if I'm crazy, guess what? You're a fucking liar, because you lied the whole time. So either you're a liar or I'm not. You know, how could I be nuts? Put your fucking mask on. If I ever talk to any of these clowns again, they're going to be fully masked up. And I refuse. I don't care if you've had 2 booster jabs. No, I want all 6. All 6 injections. I want paperwork. Or get fucked.
You're not coming in the house.
Good luck. I'm scared of COVID. It's dangerous. I believe the mainstream media. I'm scared.
This word you keep using, PSYOP, I've never heard this word. It's short for psychological operations?
Correct.
Break that down. What exactly is a PSYOP?
Yeah, a PSYOP is the matrix as a whole. It's like psychological operations are constant. They constantly decide how they want you to think and what they can do to make you believe that, right? There's a whole bunch of them they do. But it starts with tolerance. That's what I don't like about this whole guise of tolerance. It's not that I'm an intolerant person. It's not that I'm a bad person. It's not that I want to hurt other people. But when they keep pushing tolerance, what they're trying to say is have no standards or barriers or parameters for anything. That's what they want. You have to be tolerant. Tolerant of what? Tolerant of having your shop set on fire, tolerant of your kids being taught things you don't want, tolerant of crime, tolerant of your house being broken into. Like, tolerant of what? You're not allowed any hard barrier or any hard parameters as a man anymore. That's why they push tolerance. That's the beginning of it. That's the first stage. Once you accept absolute tolerance, well then it's the end, isn't it? I'm tolerant of everything. I'll eat the bugs. Sure.
You'll tolerate everything.
I'll tolerate everything. I'm tolerant. Sure. So when I say things like I'm intolerant of certain things and people think that's bad, no, you need to have standards and parameters. And that's one of the reasons they also attack me. I say that men should be allowed to have standards and parameters in a relationship and in their lives. We should be allowed to decide who we want to marry, and we should have standards for her. They have standards for us. We should allow ourselves to have standards for her. We should have standards in what we'll accept from a government and standards in what we'll accept from a police force. We should have standards as men. But they're trying to erode all of that, because once that's gone, then your brain is completely empty. And then once your brain's empty, they can just plug in the slave program, and then it's over, right? You're a tolerant person. You're a tolerant person. Good. You're a good slave. Slaves are exceptionally tolerant.
They're good for different things, man. But they both have the same basic worldviews, the same basic what's the word I'm looking for? Propaganda. The same. They're trying to hypnotize you in the same way, right? And it's all done on purpose. I think we've discussed this before, and we'll discuss it certainly a bit later, but they're trying to destroy the masculine imperative to prevent revolution. So it's all kind of the same. There's certain things I respect about each country. But it was good to certainly at a young age move around a bit as well. It allowed me to never, ever really settle in a school and make a bunch of good friends or anything like that. So I always understood, even from a young age, how to make people like me quickly, and also how unimportant the relationships with those people were, right? I wasn't a kid who's like, oh, I'm going to miss my best friend. I was like, okay, you were my best friend for 2 years. Peace. I'm out. I was like that. So that's probably another reason why me and my brother are so close. So yeah, it was a good upbringing. I can't have nothing bad to say about it. I was just raised by the OG. My dad was a G. Big, black, chess master, huge, drinking, gambling, pimping. Like, he's just out here. He was just that guy, right? So he was like that to the end. So he was a hero. Yeah. So chess, I mean, obviously my father was a chess master, right? So I had to learn the game. He sat me down. I spent a lot of time learning it. And to this day, I have massive respect for chess. So much respect for the game. It's so much harder at that world level than people can even fathom. Unless you even play the game, you can't even anticipate how good these people are at the game. They're effectively computers. I don't think you can even be good at chess at that level without having something a little bit wrong with you. You got to be on the spectrum somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Because it's crazy how good these guys are. But yeah, chess is an amazing thing. I still play chess every day. I'm not world level or anything. I'm around 1750, 1800 elo. If anyone knows chess, that's what I am. But yeah,
would that be considered better than average?
Certainly better than average. Yeah. You know, the average player, let's say, is around 1,000 or something.
Okay.
But my dad was 2,400.
Okay.
2,500.
Damn.
So yeah, so I'll give you an example. My dad could beat me without looking at the board. So my dad would be in the kitchen, fucking around the kitchen, cooking dinner. I'd be in front of a chessboard in the living room, and I'd say E4. He'd say C6. Knight F3, Knight C3. And boom, and he'd smoke me without looking at the board. That's how good the bet. It's insanity. Yeah. But I do think it's a good basis for life. There's certainly a lot of lessons in chess. There's certainly a lot you can attribute to chess from everyday life to the chessboard. And I think it's a good grounding mechanism. I enjoy to sit down for a good couple hours, win some games, lose some games. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll give you my favorite one first.
Yeah. Please do.
My favorite one is the difference between the king and the queen. Right? Because the king moves one square at a time. And the queen can just zip across the board. Right? So you're here in Miami, you're partying in Miami. They got all these parties right now. It's Art Basel, blah, blah, blah. You see all these chicks on a boat. For the man to get on that boat, it's one square at a time, right? He has to get a good job. He has to get his taxes right. He has to find a way to leverage credit. He has to meet the guy who sells the boats. He has to go through all this shit stage by stage by stage to finally pull off being on that yacht and having that yacht at the age of 56. A chick, what does she need? Lip fillers? Boom. Zip. On. She gets straight on. That's the difference between the king and the queen. But although the king is slower than the queen, he's the most important piece, right? The king can't die. The queen can die. The queen, sometimes you can be looking at a position and go, this is fucked up. The only way out of this is to sacrifice that bitch. Sometimes you can do it. I'll tell you a very quick story. This is a story I've never told before. When I was, how old was I? 23? When I was 23, I was dating a ballerina. She was the prima ballerina of the Cambridge Ballet School in England. And I had no money. I was a fighter, but I was coming up. I didn't really have any money. And she lived far away, like an hour and a half away, but she used to come see me, and we were good for like a year and a half. I loved this girl, yeah? And she finished ballet school. She started dancing in clubs in London. She couldn't get any ballet work. Surprise, surprise. Who fucking wants ballet work, right? So she ends up doing like dancing and not stripping, but like dancing in the club, you know. So now she's around all the London money every day. She's out dancing all the time. She's up late every night. She doesn't want to drive an hour and a half to come see me. None of this shit. So we're kind of falling apart a little bit. And she ended up talking to someone famous, David Hay. I don't know who he is. He's a boxer. So David Hay starts texting this bitch, right? Back and forth to the... So anyway, when I finally saw her again, she was like, we had an argument. She's like, well, you know what? You think you're a fighter? This guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. I'm like, look, if you're going to go fuck idiots, at least do it for money. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, if you're going to go fuck idiots, at least get paid because they don't give a fuck about you. Like, if you're going to play this game, at least do it for money. Right. So I had this argument with her back and forth, and I explained to her that these men are just going to use you. If you're going to do it, at least get paid. And when she left the house, Tristan said, why are you telling her to fuck other dudes? I'm like, no, I'm just understanding that in my chess position, I've lost this game. Right. The game is done now. Just sooner or later, she's out. All we do is argue. She's in the club every night. I'm just trying to say, before she leaves, maybe I can get a little bit of money. Yeah. That's the queen sacrifice, right? Right. We broke up 3 months later. I don't know if she fucked him or not, or who she fucked. I don't know. I never spoke to her since. But that's kind of the analogy you have to be able to apply to life. Sometimes chicks got to go. Yeah. Sometimes they have to go to save the king. And too many dudes, most of the time, men truly lose at life. It's because they've attached themselves to a queen and they won't let her up. They won't sacrifice her. No matter what, I promised I'm going to stick by you. This, our marriage vows, no matter what. And they just stay on that sinking ship till she eventually leaves his ass. Even worse, what most queens do, I don't want to use queens, what most women do nowadays, especially in the West, I see women getting their men in trouble all the time. You know how many times I've seen chicks starting fights for their dude to have to mop up? My man's gonna and the man's like, oh, fucking shut up, man. There's 4 of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if he's a big dude, he's like, I don't really need this now today. You know what I'm saying? Man, another story. I have so many stories in my life. My life's been cool. Back around the same time, I'm 22, 23 years old, kickboxer. I was British champion. I wasn't world champion at the time. It was 4 a.m. The club just ended. I was in a chicken and chip shop. It's an English thing. They sell like fries and fried chicken and they're open 24 hours. Like, yeah, something like that. And there's a long line. An Audi with tinted windows pulls up. These 3 big black guys get out, push it straight in front of the whole line, go straight up to the front, cut in front of 5 people and start ordering. My girl goes to me, we've been waiting here ages. I said, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. She goes, you're just going to let them push in? I said, shut the fuck up. So I made her be quiet, right? Anyway, the man two in front of me, not this guy, the guy here, he couldn't tell this bitch to shut up. She's like, excuse me, there's a line. And the guy turns around and goes, you think I don't see the fucking line? I don't care about a fucking line. So she starts running her mouth. Bro, this dude knocked her the fuck out. Oh, man. Whack, clean, out cold. By the time her man looked at her and looked back up, Boom, sparked, done.
Whoa.
Both of them. And I stood there and watched both of them just laid out clean. Yeah, fatalities, bro. It was, I wouldn't be surprised if they both have permanent damage. It was bad. The three dudes who ordered the chicken and chips didn't even take their food. They started laughing, walked back out, got in the car. And I turned around and said to my girl, you see, some people are just ready to fucking go to jail. Some people are ready to kill people over fucking nothing. You want me to fight? Oh yeah, I can fight, but what am I fighting these three dudes for? What, fries?
Yeah.
What, fries and a 10-minute delay?
Damn.
Man, and this what bitches will get you into this shit.
Yeah.
Bitches will get you into this shit fast. And that's why when I see dudes saying, oh yeah, she's just my friend, you're hanging around with girls and they're not even giving you pussy and they might get your ass killed. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Girls are a liability. They're a liability to have around you because you have a duty to protect them in some regard. I curate my experience very, very carefully. Any woman I'm around, I understand I have to protect. So she better suck something. So I ain't fucking sitting around being friends with no bitch. Because I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen so many men have their ass kicked over chicks. It's incredible. 100%, man. They're a liability, and it's not necessarily just completely their fault.
Yeah.
But if you're rolling with a chick who won't shut up when you tell her to shut up, you need to be careful, man. And Myron nailed it. There's a big difference between fighting and violence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a professional fighter, right? I know how to fight. But fighting and violence are different things.
Yep.
If I wanted to get violent on somebody, I just run them the fuck over. Like, forget fighting. Right? If somebody who hurt my family was on the sidewalk, I'm not going to get out and fight the guy. I'm just going to just run him over my fucking truck. We'll talk about violence. Because if you rely on the government for food stamps, then you can't argue with the government, can you? So that's what they want. So anyone who believes in the Matrix and believes in media and believes in the lies they're told, anyone who sits there and goes, that's true, that it's literally designed to make you broke. That's why it's all a scam. Do your GCSEs, do your A-levels, get in debt, go to uni, get out, get a shit job, get a mortgage. Don't worry, when you've paid that mortgage off when you're 61, then you'll have enough money to go to Spain for holiday. Then your pension comes. Oh, government doesn't have the pension money anymore. Funny enough, hedge fund stole it. Oops-de-doops. And then you wake up one day and go, whoa, I just got fucked. So the whole scam, the whole story is a lie because they want you broke. They don't want you rich. If you're rich, you won't listen to them. So all of it's a fucking lie. And intrinsically, we all know this, right? When I pull up in one of my 30 cars to a gas station and people look at me and they see a Lambo or a Ferrari or a Bugatti or a Koenigsegg, whatever I'm driving, nobody goes, wow, he went to school. No, they think drug dealer, gangster. They're thinking he broke the rules because anyone who follows the rules doesn't get shit. It's all a scam. It's all a fucking lie. So the slave minds are fucked, but those are the only ones who are too stupid to make money. Anybody who understands that the Matrix is lying to them is smart enough. So very small percent are too stupid. Inside of our school, at the height of it, before the Matrix attack, we're relaunching now, we had 175,000 students.
Wow.
When we had 175,000 students, maybe 2,000 we kicked out for being too stupid. It's step by step. Do this, do that, do this, and don't be lazy. Fuck, it's not that hard, right? So stupid's not the problem. So we have people who are lazy, very few are stupid, but the majority, the main reason most people are broke is because they are arrogant. I will sit here and say all the things I've said. I will do this, take time out of my life for free. Somebody at home will watch and digest it for free. They will agree with the things that are being said, or at least be entertained enough to continue to watch. And then I'll say, I'll teach you how to make money online. CobraTake.com, you can join the real world. And they'll sit there and go, nah, I'll do it myself. They're arrogant. They have these egos from fuck knows where because they didn't earn it. And they're just too arrogant to listen to anybody. I became world champion by listening to my coach. I didn't become world champion by walking in and saying, I'll do it myself. That's not how you get anywhere in life. You have to listen. If Mike Tyson were to walk in, or if Elon Musk were to walk in here and talk to me about money, I wouldn't be sitting there going, I can do that. I'd be like, oh, Mr. Elon, richest man in the world. Hello, very nice to meet you. Please, even though I already understand I don't want to launch a car brand or put rockets in space, please, you must know some things I don't know. How do you deal with the currency fluctuations? Does inflation impact how much it costs for you to send a rocket into space? Like, I'd ask him something that's useful, right? But some people are so brutally arrogant that they'll sit here and they'll listen to all the things I say, and they'll agree that I'm intelligent, they'll agree I'm massively successful, but they'll sit there and go, yeah, but you know what? I'll do it myself. I don't want to join that school. You know, I'll do it myself. They're arrogant. Everybody's fucking arrogant. I sit with people who I used to go to school with from Luton who are still broke and tell them how to make money. And you know what they do? They answer back.
Yeah, but it's not that simple because the wife gets the kid, and you know what? And I don't like to do things that way. The way I like to work, the way you like to work, is why you're fucking broke. So what the fuck are you talking about? You just sat here and wasted 10 minutes of my time. I told you how to take your business of painting and decorating or whatever the fuck you're doing and make a serious amount of money, and now you're telling me the way you like to work? Then stay fucking broke. The fuck you want me to do? What level of arrogance? But this is people. They'll sit with a multimillionaire and tell you their view. Oh, I think that know when you're out qualified and accept it and learn. So we all do. I can't play piano for shit. The piano teacher walked in here and said, this is what you do. And I said, well, I like to move my hands this way. What kind of dumbass? But this is the arrogance people operate under. So I'd say 20% of people are lazy, 20 to 25%. A large portion of the world are not lazy. They're actually working exceptionally hard, but they're doing the wrong thing. 5% of people are too stupid. So say 25%, 5% is 30%. But 70% of people are brutally arrogant, and this is why they are poor. That's the truth. Good question. I've talked about this already. It was an unorthodox strategy. I've talked about it at length, so I won't give the whole story because it's too long. But I identified a gap. I identified a market. I approached the scenario and the situation extremely professionally. And I worked exceptionally hard. I made my first $1 million. So my first millions came from owning a webcam studio. So I saw a little advertisement in the corner of a webpage saying, talk to live girls now. I've never been a porn guy. I'm not interested in that shit. But I was like, that's interesting. I know some girls who need some money. Boom, boom, boom. I put together this apparatus, extremely professional. No fucking sexual misconduct, no Dan Bilzerian, no threesomes, nothing. Very professional. 50-somes if it's down. Very professional outfit. And I used all my business knowledge, all my life knowledge, and I applied it. I worked 22-hour days, I would say. I got to the point where I was so tired, that I said, you know what, give me 20 minutes. And if I could hear the alarm go off, I'd get up. Sometimes I just slept clean through it, and I slept an hour or two. For months and months and months, and I built an empire. I built an insanely large empire at one point. I'm completely out of that business now, but how did I do
as in, did you sell it?
I didn't sell it, I just closed it all down, I moved on. I started making a bunch of money and I found other opportunities. But how did I get that opportunity? Perspicacity, first thing I said, pay attention. I paid attention. I looked at the girl. I'll give you the coffee shop example. This is what I did. I clicked on that advert, I saw the girl sitting there, miserable,
All right.
waiting for a customer. I thought nobody's gonna buy from an unhappy dude.
All right, man. All right, guys. So we are back with another beautiful stream. And today, yeah, man, as I said, I'm smelling trades. Yeah, I'm smelling some trades here. So what we need now, this is just a 4-hour candle open. Previous daily is bearish. So we are at 187, 910. Maybe we come up to 188 or maybe not. Let's see. We need a bottom wick for the 4-hour candle. And if we can get a good bottom wick, I think we should be good to ride. Yeah, we should be good to go ride here. And let me see one thing here. Yeah, sound should be good. And gold. So I was analyzing the gold, not analyzing the gold, analyzing the gold. So what I see, I think we can wait for like 5-6 minutes. This is just a 4-hour candle open, so yeah, we should not like uh, yeah. So we should not get into the trade now after just candle open. So for that, I will suggest you to wait for like maybe for 115 minute candle to close. And one thing is very clear, there is no doubt about that we close above the range. Let's see the gold. So gold daily is bearish, a strong bearish. Weekly was bearish, as I said before. Weekly was bearish. We every day we mention this. Daily is bearish. Now 4 hour is also bearish. This is like we come heavy down. We that was the retracement on the daily time frame. That was a top wick. 4 hour time frame, that was a retracement. On the 1 hour time frame, we are just ranging. Candles are printing side by side. On the 30-minute time frame, same thing. We that is why we call this a no trade range. And then we see a 15-minute time frame, we create a support. And let me do one thing here. Let's thin this line a little bit. And now it should be good. Yeah. So yeah, man, that is it. 2006. No, this is not good. We have to. Yeah, this is good. So this is no trade range. We will look for potential sells close below this range. I think we have like 20 pips benefit point here. We can target this 20 pips area. We got the 4 hour top wick first. And if we can get the closure below the range and we break the low, that will be the low of the daily. And if we break the daily low, we should be good to go down here. And let me see how the daily candle close on the Dominion market. Like, do we have any bottom wick yet or not? And that will help us for the better understanding. And let me go to the daily. So daily is whole another case on the Dominion markets. Low is, what is the daily low? 2014.53, 2014 point. All right, so we have a same daily low, but we don't have the same daily candle. Like this is where we have a bullish candle, but on the Dominion markets, we have a bearish candle and we have wick to fill. Like this candle has the body here, but on the mini market we have a body of the candle is here in this area, but on 8K we have a body here. So that is why I just look at the, so yeah, everything is looking good. 4 hour, everything is giving us a sign to go down. And one more thing you have to understand, like I am also looking for potential buys above this area. If we break the daily high one more time, I think we should be good to go like the 15 pips here or above this level. We have a more clean range. So GJ is not looking bad, but the problem is this is just the first. Let me see. So we have a 16 pip stop loss here on GJ. Uh, this is the second 5 minute candle. Has no bottom wick yet. If it breaks the high, there's a high probability it will go down to create a bottom wick. Yeah, this candle has a no bottom wick. So I think if this candle can close weak bearish, weak bearish above the range, or close like weak bullish above the range. Or if it close bullish, it will close above the range. That will be the good idea for the next. We have to wait for the next candle to came down. Yeah, next candle to came down, create a bottom wick, and then break the high, and that will be a goner. So what we are looking for on GJ, yeah, we have I think 6 minutes left for the candle to close. Yeah, I think we can wait for the 6 minutes. So this is where we are looking for. So 8:44, 49, 44. So look at this. This candle is flipping bearish now. Yeah, 5 minutes has no bottom wick. Maybe we come down to create a bottom wick on the 5 minute time frame. Let's see how this candle. Yeah, we can come down a little bit of bottom wick, because like this kind of a nipple bottom wick, this kind of a little. I'm not looking for a very good bottom wick on the 5 minute time frame. So if this kind of close like this, and the next candle came down, create a bottom wick, break the high, that will be good. Or maybe 30 minutes. If this candle can close below the range, if this candle close below the range, and next candle break this candle low and close above the range, that will be a salary play on the 30-minute time frame. But let's see how we approach this area. Potential buys above this area. Yeah, we have the potential buys. Yeah, potential buys above this area. 5 minute candle did close. Yeah, man, I think we should not take the trade in the last 5 minute candle of the 15 candle. Yeah, we can wait. After after a little bit of waiting, we can get the better opportunity. And also, spreads are looking pretty good, man. Spreads are just 1 pips now. Oh, yeah, 1 pip. So I like 1 pip spreads. No problem. I have no problem with the 1 pip spread. So yeah, let's see how this candle close in the last 2-3 minutes. We have 3 minutes left for this candle to close. Let's see if it come down. So we'll go for a trade. UJ is also not looking good. Look at these rejections. So let's first analyze the GJ. So where we are looking for sells, here we are looking for sells here. So looking for sells on GJ below this range. Let me see the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, 15-minute time frame is looking good. So yeah, I am looking for potential sells below this range. Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah. One Let's clear friends, no trade range, no trade range. This is all, man. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, so pairs goes to 1.6. It's gold. Oh, wow. Maybe we get the opportunity on gold, man. And gold would be good. Gold would be good. Gold should be good. Let's see if we can get the closure below the range. Gold should be the rider here. So this is what we are looking for. GJ first 15-minute candle is pushing. So let's see how this 15-minute candle. Yeah, maybe this candle close with no wick at the top. So these things happen when, yeah, these things happen when we break the high on the last 15-minute candles. Gold is try to close below the range, but actually, yeah, actually we don't have any volume that can close gold below the range. So yeah, man, look at the GJ close with no wick at the top. Gold close above the range, GJ close with no wick at the top. Wow, interesting. Wow, man, this is even interesting. So if this candle can close bearish, that yeah, if this candle can come down, close bearish, gives us a salary play. Wow, you can imagine, man. You can imagine. And when we have a good range, man, then we should not force the trade. Then we shouldn't force the trade, man, when we have a good range. So we have a good range, so we should not force the trade. And we are bearish for the day. You have to understand this thing. We are bearish for the day, so gold. Oh, gold just come down. So yeah, man, we need a breakout on the 30-minute time frame. We did not break. Look at this. This candle closed like there. One time this candle was at this place. But what happened? At the end of the candle close, it came up and closed above the range. So this candle was at this place, but at the end of the candle close, it came up. So that is why we want candle to close below the range, not come down. Euro USD 4 hour did close weak bullish, but the thing is, today we are interest rates for the euro, so maybe we just see a range. UJ, and I know we have this candle is a, let me see where can I look for my potential sells below this range. Previous daily is bearish or bullish? Previous daily is bearish, 4 hour is bullish. Yeah, I think if we can create a resistance at any place, we should be good to go down. 1 hour is just pushing up. We have a support on the 1 hour or resistance on the 1 hour time frame, resistance on the 30-minute time frame. If we can get the closure above the range, Not like a candle to close above the range. We need some sort of a structure. GJ, yeah, GJ, this candle close with no wick at the top. So now I want this candle to close bearish. If this candle can close bearish, I think we should be good. Or if we took the trade here, I would definitely close my trade here because you all know this. Like whenever I take the trades and candles close with no wick at the bottom or at the bottom or at the top, I just close my trades every time. And yeah, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing like we were up 2 pips, 2.2 pips. I would just close the trade. So, so look at the gold, man. Look at the gold. We came all the way down and now we are pushing up. So if this candle can come up, create a high. So today I will. Oh shit. Oh man. I. Oh shit. My mic was dropped. I don't know you. I can. Think this place should be good. Yeah, this place should be good. But this is very close to my mouth, and let me see. उस्मान ब्रो आपका माइक की आवाज़ कम आ रही है। ओ यार बिल्कुल है सही है। माइक की आवाज़ कम इसलिए आ रही थी, माइक मेरा गिर गया था नीचे। वो मैं टेबल के साथ बैठता हूँ ना, तो टेबल के साथ वो मैंने उसे नीचे लगाया हुआ था और वो टेबल के साथ लग के नीचे गिर गया। And let me have my chat section in front of the screen. I think that would be good. कोई ना yeah man, कोई ना. So yeah, guys, can you leave a like on the stream? I think yeah, it's good now. Yeah, it should be good now because I have fixed it. So yeah, man, can you guys leave a like on the stream? That would be good. About chat, yeah. Man, can we get the closure below the range on gold? Done. Yeah. GJ, look at the GJ. Let me show you the GJ. So that is why I was like, yeah, if we can get into the trade in the last minute, there's a high probability this candle may come down, retrace too much, or this candle may close with no wick at the top, and this candle close with no wick at the top, and after this candle closing with no wick at the top, people generally do two things. One, first thing, they move their stop loss to break even, and I think this is the stupidest decision to make. Move your stop loss to break even, because I know this shit will go down. So what I do, I like, if I am up 2 pips, 1 pip, I just close my trade because I know I have to pay commissions. So what I do, I like close the trade in 2 pips or 3 pips, and I like then my trade actually go to break even. So yeah, if this kind of can close, if this kind of come down, close bearish, come down for a better liquidity grab, and we are not seeing any volume, and we also have to understand we are bearish for the day, and like where this kind of can come up to create a top wick. This is like this candle can come up to 188, and 188 is a strong psychological level. We all know this. We can reject from the 188. So we are bearish for the day. Maybe we need range 2 buys, but we are bearish for the gold, and stop loss is not too bad. 16 17 pips stop loss. Let me adjust the risk here. Prop firm कौन सी है आपकी? Bro, my prop firm name is, let me, glow node. Glow node. So yeah, this is my prop firm. Oh, wow. And I don't recommend anyone to go to this prop firm. I don't know they will pay me or not, but man, profit share कितना है इस पर? Bro, I don't know. I didn't even look at the profit shares. I didn't even look at anything. That was the first prop firm. Gul Umar. Morning, brother. Good morning, Gul Umar. So yeah, why I took this prop firm, because that was the first prop bro used TFT, And let me tell you why I took this prop firm. That was the first prop firm that say, hey man, listen, we have no time limit. And I was like, man, this is good. Like, I don't need time limit prop firms. And then I go for that, for this prop firm, because of no time limit. And man, believe me, this is worth it. Like, I learned too much stuff on this prop firm. And I didn't even lose my one account. I am up 2.5% on my one account, and so let me show you this. I am up 2.5% on my first account. Look at this, $126, and this is a $5,000 account, and I am up almost 2% on my other account. So this is the whole story, and these are my first life funded accounts, and I didn't even lose my one account. So let's see how this candle close. So if this candle close below the range, we need a next candle to break this candle high, so we can understand, yeah man, we grab the liquidity. Or if this candle break its own high, then close below the range, then we are okay, because yeah, if this candle can come up, that would be good. And yeah man, key level is way too away. So GJ, let's see the 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, nothing man. Like, if we would have take this trade, we should, I should definitely close my trade here. Little minor resistances, resistance. Let's see. So I am more inclined towards the gold, and let me see the risk. uh, so let's see. Yeah, all we need is candle to close below the range, so we can set our order here. And let me see this on my laptop. 15 is about to break its own high. 15 is about to break its own high, but we didn't. Oh wow, we break the high. Low of this candle is 2014.50. I will have my stop loss, sell stop 2014.45. So yeah, listen guys, I will, if I have my sell stop, that will be 5 points below this candle. So wherever, whatever your broker is, just see what is the low of this candle and put the difference 5 points and have your sell stop. But not for now if this candle can close below the range. So this candle come up to create a top wick. And as what I said before, I said there was a time when this candle was at this point, and if someone was trading in the Asian session, he was like, he got excited. Hey man, we are about to close below the range. We will take this trade. Fuck up. What happened? Nothing. This candle close above the range. So yeah. So that is why I always said, man, don't get excited. So GJ is pushing up, no problem. If GJ push all the way up, no problem. I still have no problem. Yeah, still have no problem. Yeah, if it up, it up. It's GJ's decision. Because sometimes we make decisions, man. We have to make decisions. So yeah. So yeah, candle close. It close above the range. What we can do? Nothing. Wait for another candle to close. So that is why I don't want I don't like impulse entries, because impulse entries are just a bullshit. And one more candle close with no wick at the top. Look at this. Look at this wick. Look at this wick. Both candles close with no wick at the top. Yeah. And we are also tapping into the, about to tap into the 188. Maybe, I don't know. Like, but one thing that I know is, if we can get the rejection at any place below 188, I will definitely go for a sell, because we are bearish for the day. So look at this rejection, how this shit was pushing up, like break the high of the 4-hour candle. This candle closed above the range, break the high. We were rejections on the left hand side. Now we are rejecting from this area. So it is not only about to get into the trades, it is also about to see. So 5 TFT is also same, no time limit. Bro, TFT no time limit. They are offering no time limit now. But when I got my funded account, 5K वाला यार, I got TFT 10K and I think so मैंने गलती कर दी. Yeah, if that was your first prop firm account, then you definitely made a mistake. 5K वाला लेना चाहिए था. Yeah, I would recommend, because if you I'm at -4% right now, both carefully trades ले रहा. Bro, it is not about carefully trades lena. It is about like I was down 6% on my prop firm account, and now I am up 2.5%, and I was up 3%. And if I was down 6-7% and I am up like 3%, that means I made 9 to 10%. And that 9 to 10% means if I would have took my account now, I would be like, I would definitely pass my first phase 1. But what happened in when I lose 6% or 7%, man, I learned too much stuff. and I think this is the best. And it's my first profit, and already down -4%. Ho chuka. I'm trying my best to recover this, bro. Don't try to recover this. Yeah, don't try to recover this. What you have to do now, you have to just take the trades on your setups. And I know, because I was at your place and I have the same feelings. I want my account back. I don't want to lose my account. But this is not how trading works. You have to lose your account. You have to be ready. You have to be mentally ready to lose your account. Uh, you have to be wise enough to take losses in trading. If you don't want to take the loss in trading, I have a good news for you. Just stop trading, man. Just stop trading. Like, uh, uh what was the quote? Yeah, the quote was, uh let me remember the quote. Very All right, look at this rejection. Candle close with no wick at the top. Next candle is pushing down. Yeah, the quote was, and also, if we can if this candle close bearish, I will wait for the next candle to break above the high, and that will be the oh and that will be the range 2 breakout. And the yeah, the quote, let me tell you the context. It was like, the fear of losing is way more than the excitement of the winning. So when we lose, and one more thing I want to tell you this, you are not as bad as you think after taking a loss, and you are not as good as you think about yourself after taking a win. So after taking a loss, we always think, hey man, I'm not doing anything. I have to switch my goals. I have to do this. I have to do that. I'm not doing good. I have, like, I can, if I chose this industry, I would have made good money. If I made this decision, I could have get better. But when you win, you always said to yourself, hey man, wow, I made 1% today. If I make 1% tomorrow, and if I make one more percent the day after tomorrow, and in that process, I can easily pass my funded challenge, and I can easily get this amount of money, this amount of money. This is where you're trapped. This is where you're trapped. Why? Because after, this is a human emotions. This is the human emotions. And after taking a loss, all right, so let me tell you one thing. We got a good liquidity grab. So if the 1 hour candle can close below the range, yeah, 1 hour is ranging. If the 1 hour close below the range, that would be good. So what I was talking about, yeah, I was talking about, like, when you take a loss, you think yourself you are the best man, but when you take a win, or a worst man on the planet, but when you take a win, you think you are the best man, you are the best trader, you are doing everything good. This is where blunders happen. So that is why, whenever you whenever you see your setup shows up, just take the trade. Don't think about the outcome, because in trading there is no consistent outcome. Yeah, there is no consistent outcome in trading. So GJ, UJ, GJ. If this 30-minute candle can close bearish, then we will have a new resistance, and we will wait for the candle to close above this resistance. because this candle is rejecting from 188. This candle high is 187.999, and let me see the high. Yeah, 187.999. If we would have get into this trade, we would have like up 7 pips, but we have to understand these 7 pips are very risky pips where we have. So gold gold grab a good liquidity, but now what we want from gold to gives us a closure below the range on the 1 hour time frame, not on this 15-minute candle. I want this 15-minute candle to close bullish. Yeah, I want this 15-minute candle to close bullish. Why? So we can like this is the 1 hour ranges. So maybe what could happen with the next candle if this candle can close below the range. Next candle can break the low and close above the range. So in that way we will get a fake out. And if we can get the closure on the 1 hour time frame below the range, that will be the closure to come down, and that will be the closure on the 1 hour time frame. So that will be the first 1 hour candle that will close officially below the range. Oh, oh. So yeah. So I tell everything what I want from the gold. UJ is in no trade range. Previous 4 hour candle did close bear bullish. If we can break the low of the 4 hour candle, we should be good. Yeah, we should be good to go down. And how we will break the low? If we can get the closure below the range. This is the low of the previous 4 hour candle. If we can get the closure below the range, we should be good to go down. And that is why I didn't enter into the UJ or into the GJ or into the gold. So yeah, man, we are waiting for the best setup. We are waiting for this candle to tap into this resistance, and if this resistance become a support, that would be good, and I would definitely go for that trade. EJ or EU is nothing. We have an interest rate decision, and on the interest rates. So, do you want me to know what will happen on the interest rates? This will happen. This will happen on the interest rates. This will happen. And this could also happen. So both things can happen on the interest rates. This is what I am expecting from EU. So it's my first perform and I already new subscribers. Let me see how many subscribers we have. I think we have 190 or we have 191. Oh, 191. We are 29 subscribers away from the 200 subscribers. So yeah, man, I want this candle to close bullish. I really want this candle to close bullish. I don't want to get into this trade on this 15-minute candle. Yeah, if this candle can close bearish, that means the last 15-minute candle can go anywhere. Alright, if this candle can close bullish, that would be awesome. And we may see a volume in the Frankfurt Open on the gold. Yeah. So this is what I am anticipating. I know nothing about you, but I know my anticipation. I know how to anticipate best. How to anticipate. Oh wow, look at this, man. So anticipation comes from knowing. So yeah, candle close above the range and candle close bullish. So now I want this candle to come up, maybe fill the wick, or maybe come up in this area, close below the range, came down uh, till this level at 2014.50, close here at little below the range. Then what happened? We'll go for a sell with a 1% risk. But if this candle close above the range in no trade range, then what I will do here so look at the GJ, look at the GJ 15, we tapped into this resistance, come down, and also this candle closed with no wick at the bottom. Candle closed with no wick at the bottom, this candle may come up. And if this 30-minute candle can close bearish, I will have then I want range 2 breakout from here. If we can get the range 2 breakout above 188 candle close, we'll go for a buy because we still have a very good range. And when we have a very good range, why we have to be careful about missing the trades? Like if this candle close over here, then we will not take the trade in this 10 pip range. We will wait for the candle to close above this range. Why? Because we have range. The only thing that we have here is just a range. And man, yesterday, yeah, man, Don was winning streak broken yesterday, man, and that was not good. Yeah, man, I like Donwu, man. Not because of his trading style, because of his psychology. Man, he has the good psychology, man. Yeah, man. Yesterday he got into the very bad trades. That oh wow, this candle is pushing down. Can we get a closure below the range? Officially, 1 hour officially close bearish. Oh wow, that would be good. I don't want this candle to move all the way down. I want this candle to just close below the range. Don't do too much. So we can take the trade. Yeah, this is what I want. Let me see what people are saying on the stream. No more questions. Chat section is nothing. So yeah, I don't want this candle to come all the way down. I want this candle to come down to this level, close over here below the range. I want next candle to come up, create a top wick, break the low. Wow. Wow. That's it. So this is the second 30-minute candle of the 1 hour candle. Let's see if this 1 hour candle can close below the range. Yeah. I really want to see this candle. Oh fuck, man. Wait a minute, man. Let me. Oh, D Russell is clapping. Wow. Wow, man. Someone is clapping in the chat section, and my heater is way too hot now, and it. Yeah. D Russell. Yeah, man. If you are clapping, so I have something for you. This is for D Russell. This is for D Russell. Yeah, this is for D Russell. So yeah, guys, if you are on the channel, leave a like on the stream. Make sure to subscribe the YouTube channel so you can get the notification every day. Yeah. This is supposed to be funny. Yeah. Yeah. We do a little fun on the stream. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be a little bit of funny because man, in the trading scenarios where we only have a tensions, we only have a pressure in our mind, there should be a fun. So GJ, man, believe me, GJ is not looking too bad. Let's see what kind of decision we will make, but we will make some sort of a decision. Uh, let's see, man. So yeah, if you can give a like to the stream, that would be awesome. If you're wasting your time on other streams, that is not good. You have to be very. Wait a minute. Let me pick some fruits. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So yeah, let's see. Open calc, market pending. All right, we got a bottom wick, and you know what, guys? Uh, you know what I will do here? I will. Let's see. Yeah, man. I will take this trade from here, and because of the slippage, I think I will take the trade manually. Yeah, I want to take this trade manually. I don't want to take this trade on the buy stop. And I will have my stop loss below this candle. 1 hour is looking good. Yeah, 18 pip stop loss is not too bad, man. 18 pip stop loss is not too bad, and we have a bottom wick. That is why I am a little more confident. Yeah, if we break the high, let's go. Hmm. Gold is pushing up. Man, on 8 cap, spreads on GJ is very concerning. Yeah, spreads on GJs are very concerning. So we are about to take a trade here. Should we have a buy stop here? Let's see, bro. Let's see how we will break the high. If we break the high, I'll go for a buy. Break the high, go for a buy. Hmm. All right. Break the high. Yeah, man. I'm looking for buys here. If we break the high of the previous candle, I will go for a buy here. I want to have my buy stop, but I don't. Yeah, if I put my buy stop here, I would activate here. I will manually take this trade if we break the high. Yeah, let's see, man. No volume. No volume. Hmm. Gold. Gold is pushing down. GJ is not doing anything. UJ pushing down. What's going on, man? Gold, man, don't do that. Don't do that, gold. Don't do that. Yeah. Pull back. Um, Hmm. We don't have any sound. Yeah, now we have a sound, man. Now we have a sound. I forgot to turn on my mic. So, as I said, nothing is going on now. Yeah. Now we want Canada to close above the range. Yeah. Wait a minute, guys. So, yeah, guys, can you leave a like? If you can leave a like, this candle may close below the range. And for GJ, I want a closure above the range. Yeah, I want a closure above the range. Yeah, man, what I said before, we can reject from 188 level. So that is why I don't want to get into this trade. But gold, yeah, people may think, hey man, like this man is not taking the trades. But bro, what can I do? What can I do there? Like in this kind of market circumstances where we have no volume, what can I do, man? I can't bring the volume in the markets. Yeah, I can't. So if we can get the Trump in the next election, I think then we will get a huge volume every day. So we need a one more like. And you also have to understand, if we took the trade above this range, this is a break-even point. Yeah, this is just a break-even point. Hmm. We have 192 subscribers. W, yeah. W. Hmm. W. This candle close above the range. This candle close below the range. This candle close in no trade range. We may have to wait for the London Open. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, we break the high, man. We break the high of the previous 4-hour bearish candle. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see, man. Oh man. Now we have 9 pip range, and if we have to take the trade now, our spreads will be 2 pips. Let's see, 2 pips, 7 8 pips. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. What kind of volume is this? Hmm. I don't know what happened here. Everything is moving crazy. Here is a key level. Here is a one more key level. Uh, 2020, 2010. We can only see these key levels on the 5-minute time frame and on the 1-minute time frame. We can't see these key levels on the 30-minute time frame because we don't wanna have too much mess on the charts. And I think we will take the trade on the London Open. No, JJ is bleeding. Yeah. This area will be a decider. If we can create a support on the 30-minute time frame, I can go for a buy from here I will have my stop loss here. Target would be this high. Yeah. If we can create a support. Gold is pushing down, man. I don't know what gold is trying to do here. To break the low, came down for 7-8 pips, back in the range. Came up, break the high for same 6 pips. Let's see where it will go. Yeah. Wow. Man, what we can do here? Goldie pushing, no FOMO. Love you, brother. Love you, man. Love you. Kelvin Gorge, George, Anjoroj. Yeah, man. No FOMO. Yeah, man. If we get FOMO, then we wouldn't have 14 wins and just 2 losses. Yeah. No FOMO. That is why I have a good high win rate. But the new people that come on the stream, they always say, hey man, why you are not taking the trades? They don't know. Like if someone took an impulse entry on the sell side, he would stopped out here. Someone took a buy here, he would be in a drawdown of 10 pips. Maybe he stopped out here. So who knows? Nice trader G. Seen your trade and love your mindset, brother. Yeah, man. So when we see same thing that we want from ourselves, we like that things. And why you like my mindset? Because you want this kind of mindset, you want this kind of consistency in your trading journey, and you also want patience. So the things that you want, you like that things. So yeah, brother, this is not my, yeah, I have some kind of a role, but man, like a thief can see a thief with his naked eyes. A good person can see a good person with his naked eyes. Look at this. Stopped out. So if you are thinking I'm doing good, it means you will do good in your future, and you are trying to learn every day to get better in your trading journey. So yeah, bro, keep it up, man. Keep it up. Show up on the stream. If you have any question, you can ask me any day, anytime, every day. And yeah, that's it, man. So, man, protecting your capital in this market is also a win. People don't understand this. They think taking the trade is a win. People always think taking the trade is a win. But when you see a traders, they are trading from 3, 4, 5 years. You will see them in the beginning. What they did, they just took 10 trades a day, 5 trades a day, 7 trades a day. They they blown their accounts, but now they are very consistent now. And what they did, they see the charts every day. They seen the patterns every day, and that is why they are good. They, yeah, sometimes we got FOMO. No one in this industry who can say, hey man, listen, I don't get FOMO in my whole life, in my throughout my career. No, everyone got FOMO. But the thing is not who got FOMO. The thing is who can who can perform better in the FOMO situation. Like, I don't get FOMO when this thing was pushing down. Yeah, I made one more plan. If this candle closed below the range, I will not go for the trade. What I will do, I will wait for this candle to break the high and then break its own low to take me a sell. So what happened? This kind of close above the range. I was like, yeah, man, that's it. This is good. So what I want now, I want this candle to come up, create a top wick for this candle and close below the range. Why? In this way, we will get the closure on the 30-minute time frame below the range. And what I will do, I will take the trade on this candle low. I will have the better entry. I will have the better stop loss. And I will go with a higher confirmation. But what happened? This candle closed above the range. But in this no trade range, what I did I get into the buys here? No, I didn't get into the buys. Did I get into the buys here? No, I didn't. What I what I did, I just wait for another candle to close above the range. What happened? This candle came all the way up like this candle did, and now it get the buyers into the trades, and now they are most of the traders got stopped out on the break of this candle low, but many of them are holding their trades just to pray, hey God, can you turn this candle into a bullish candle? Can only give me a one chance. Only give me a one chance. I will not take this kind of trades in my future. Only give me a one chance so I can get out of this trade. But what happened? God helps them. God help those peoples who wanna help themselves. So if you are getting into this kind of trades, man, then then everything is decided. So W brother will always be in touch. Yeah, man. If you like, and you can also ask the questions on the Instagram. You can also ask the questions on the in the chat section. Yeah, man. But everything comes from the experience. If you want something, you have to pay some price. And yeah, market is moving. And the price to get discipline in trading journey are the losses that you do, that you take in your trading journey. Yeah. But your losses shouldn't be the like a random losses. Your losses should be a good losses. Good loss mean if this candle would have closed here below the range and this candle came up, create a top wick and break its own low, and I would have get enter into this trade on the breakout, and if I took a loss, no problem. I would accept that loss and I would say to myself, hey man, listen, you have done a good thing. Yeah, you have done a good thing. No problem. Losses are the part of the games. How can I get better into this loss? So if I took this loss, I'll say myself, hey man, yeah, I can get better. How can I avoid this loss? Yeah, I can avoid this loss by waiting for one more candle to close below the range. For this candle to close below the range, so I can get overall 30-minute candle to close below the range. But I didn't get the loss, so yeah, no problem. GJ is in no trade range. USD JPY is looks like, oh wow, man, yeah, we have seen 5 pips away. We break the low of the 4-hour candle. Everything is looking very hard. Not very hard, like there is just no trade here. Yeah, there is just no trade here. Everything else is a good. Yeah, everything else is good. We just don't have a trade here. So we have 13 minutes left for the candle to close. Wow. Man, we are waiting for our setup to shows up so we can take the trades here. But our setup is like, hey man, listen, I will not come to you. Bro, this is not a good behavior. Gold, this is not a good behavior. Just wait a minute, guys. I'll be right back. So, all right, man. So, yeah, man, I'm back. I am back. Hmm. So let's see. Gold is in a decision mode. GJ is in a decision mode. UJ is in a decision. 7 pip stop loss. 8 pip profit target. Maybe we take the trade on UJ. But you have to understand one thing. I'm very new to the UJ. Maybe it come down, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Why you, bro? How can one anticipate a fake out of range? Yeah, how we can anticipate a fake out? Yeah, bro. Fake out happens in no volumes time when we have no volume, and fake out like this on GJ. We don't have any volume, even though we break the high. And fake out also happen like we also have to understand something like, look at this. Now 188 is a psychological strong key level. We have to avoid taking the trades on this level. So this is where fake out happens. Fake out happens in no trade times, or fake out happens when we have if we are taking the trades on the counter trend. Like that was the counter trend. Daily was bearish. 4 hour was bullish, but we know this is a look at these wicks. Look at the wicks in this area. Wicks means rejections. These are all the rejections that we have. So there is a high probability that was the high probability. This is how I anticipate. Hey man, listen, we may reject from this area, and we also need range to break out for us to get into the trade. Yeah, this is how I anticipate my breakout. Oh, fake out. And also look at the higher time frame. If higher time frame is downward, so yeah, maybe fake out happens in the downward direction. If the higher time frame is in the upward direction, fake outs can happen in a bearish direction. So this is how I anticipate the fake out. Yeah. So look at the 1 hour. Look at this shit, man. Like 1 hours are side by side, but that was a huge candle, like 46 pip candle. Do we have a volume? Yes, we have. Do we have a momentum? No, we don't. We have a volume, we don't have a momentum. Well, when we will get the momentum, that will be the time when we'll see a volume. Yeah, this is how you can Wow, this candle is pushing up, but we don't know whether it closes above the range or not. We have 5 minutes left for this candle to close. If it closes above the range, if it closes above the range, yeah, we may look for a trade. But if it not close above the range, no trade, no trade. Look at this candle, man. Very harsh candle. Oh, look at the rejection. Uh, nothing. Nothing we can do here. Gold, gold, gold. GJ, 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 UJ, UJ, UJ. Wow. Fake out. So, what do we have? I think 3 minutes. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. Oh, look at this, man. How this shit moves up. Hard. 5 minute onion play. Yeah. 5 minute onion play. So what we will do now, we will wait for the first 5 minute candle to close. Why? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we want from the next candle to come all the way down, create a steeper bottom wick, come up, we can get into the trade. This is the plan, man. This is the plan. If it come up, I have no problem. I would like to see the candles to come up. I would like to see the candle to come up. Maybe close above this range. Yeah, maybe close above this range. That would be more good for me. Yeah, that would be more good for me. I will take it as a high confirmation. But the way we are moving up, I really need a bottom wick. So let me set the order. Oh, I still have my order here. So yeah, what we want for now, we want a top wick, simply a top wick. Oh man, yeah, if this kind of can close above 180, stop loss would be 27, 28 pips. High of this candle is 27. Yeah, I want this candle to close with a top wick. I want next candle to come down to create a steeper bottom wick. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. No, man. Very little to no top wick on this candle. GJ has a, let me see the GJ top wick here. High. Oh, GJ also has a very low but top wick. Like, this is where I use my screen. Yeah, 130 pips on my screen. 130 pips. I always have 130 pips chart on my screen, And if we look at the 130 pips, man, we don't have any, like very small top wick, like 1 pip top wick. Shit. Let me see the gold. Gold is in no trade range. Yeah, man. 5-minute salary play happen here. 5-minute salary play happen really well here. Yeah, there was nothing. There was nothing. EU is pushing down. Yeah, that was my anticipation. Like, we will see a move down. We may see a spike up for EU to grab the liquidity to continue go down. In this way. Yeah. Gold 30 minutes still close into this range, and let me see what kind of news we have in the monetary policy statement. 6:30 we have GDP and unemployment. If the GDP and unemployment numbers came good, if the unemployment numbers came, they are looking for bad numbers, man. They are looking for both numbers bad. But my anticipation is both numbers will come good. Advanced GDP looking for bad numbers. Durable goods over month looking for bad numbers. Durable goods order. All right, so first we were core and now we have durable, looking for extremely bad numbers. Yeah, man, I think we will get the volume in the New York session, so that is why we don't have any volume now. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Look at this, GJ is pushing down. If someone want this move 4 or 5 pips, it's up to that guy, but this is pushing up. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now. See you tomorrow, guys. Yeah, W stream. Yeah, man, W. So see you tomorrow with another stream. And I think if we stick to the stream, we will do like some sort of forcing the trade. I don't want to force the trade. I think we have to accept the day. Hey man, we don't have any trade here. So yeah, that's it, guys. See you tomorrow. That's it.
Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. with devotion. You don't kid me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me. Yeah, ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Yeah. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming.
Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame.
Yeah, I just turned a milli down to be home with my son. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was none. Cause my God the type to leave the 99 to get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart beat more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you. The water didn't wake you. And that cross couldn't break you. Yeah, the darkness couldn't take you. Oh, yeah.
Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father.
You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. say it's holy. Can't get this off my lips. You love me with devotion. You don't kid me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river. Just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit. I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me. Yeah, ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace. Yeah. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming.
Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar.
son. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was none. Cause my God the type to leave the 99 to get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart beat more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you. The water didn't wake you. And that cross couldn't break you. Yeah, the darkness couldn't take you. Oh.